They didn't throw enough at me. I ran it twice. So I liked the pink, but when I was done, there was
Linda,
no
are you
pink on
ready?
me. So when I got back to the pink section,
I call this meeting to order. In accordance with the provisions of the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, the Highland Park Board of Education has given adequate notice of this meeting by having published the date, time, and place of this meeting in the Home News Tribune, and has posted notice of this meeting at Middle School, 330 Wayne Street, Highland Park, New Jersey. Linda, could we have the roll call, please?
Ms. Versa?
Here.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Here.
Ms. Bull?
Here.
Mr. Dietz?
Here.
Ms. Hughes? Ms. Pointer-Titus?
here.
Mr. Ross?
Here.
Ms. Sherber?
Here.
Mr. Sherman?
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could I have a motion to, for the correction to the personnel agenda, item number 14?
So moved.
Wait, what?
I moved.
Adam,
So moved.
is there a second?
I don't even know what
Wait.
you're talking about.
Wait, where is it?
On which agenda?
Item 6. No, item 5.
You said
This is corrections to the previous minutes.
Item 5 after.
I'm moving item 5.
Item 5.
There needs to be a second. Nobody wants to second me?
oh, correct. Oh,
Second.
Oh, sorry.
Is there any discussion?
Which item, I'm sorry, which item, Kath? 5 on last meeting's
this page right
minutes.
here.
It's the, right at the beginning, under Pledge of Allegiance.
Under your,
Number 5 on this agenda.
Tonight's agenda.
Okay.
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 Roll call?
Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Ms. Versa?
yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Yes.
Ms. Pointer-Titus?
Yes.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Sherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
yes.
Could I have a motion to approve the minutes of August, oh, gosh, I'm going to have to start wearing glasses. August 19th, regular public and executive sessions.
So moved.
Second.
Your arm's not long enough to read that.
Second. Is there any discussion? Okay. Could we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Versa?
Yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Abstain.
Ms. Pointer-Titus?
Abstain.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Sherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Linda, were there any communications?
Yes, I received a letter addressed to the members of the Board of Education from Karen Lewis, our Assistant Superintendent. She asked me to read it to you. Dear members of the Highland Park Board of Education, I am writing to inform you that I am resigning as Assistant Superintendent in the Highland Park Schools effective today, September 9th, 2013. I have been a member of the school community since 2008, and during my time in the district, I have worked to better the educational environment for the students and staff, from curriculum to technology and many other areas in between. I thank the board for your support in the many projects and improvements over the past 5 years. I must also say that it has been a pleasure to work with the dedicated teaching and professional staff in Highland Park. I have learned many lessons while in the district, some very enriching and others not so. As per my contract, I have to provide 90 days' notice. I am requesting that I be released from my contract 8 days earlier than the 90 so that I may begin my tenure in my new position no later than December 1st, 2013, or sooner if possible. Thank you again for the opportunity to work for the students of the Highland Park Schools. Sincerely, Karen A. Lewis, Assistant Superintendent.
And I will have to do something under personnel, but I do want to say thank you so much to Karen, because she has done all of those things and she's worked extremely hard for this district. It's been a pleasure to have her here.
Very much.
No other communications?
No, not that I can recall.
Okay, thank you. Tim, could we have the superintendent's report?
So we had a successful opening last week with staff. There was a lot of positive energy in the opening, a lot of excitement, I think, to start the new year. And I appreciated the openness with, the openness with which the staff have welcomed me, and you know, how candid they've been in providing the information. Today we opened with our schools, and it was quiet, which is all you can ever ask really on the first day of school, is that things open and kids come in and we get off on the right foot. So again, it was a good opening for the students as well. In the couple weeks that I've been here, we've been doing a lot of work as far as review of the budget, review of the policy, trying to make sure I'm well informed of what current practice is. We've had a lot of conversations as far as the things that have to be done immediately, and so you'll be getting a board packet to that effect for the next meeting, for some things that have to be reviewed for policy. In addition to that, we've been reviewing the budget, trying to identify what the budgetary priorities have been in this year's budget and looking at what the needs are moving forward. We've also looked at the organizational charts and duties, again, so I'm acclimated to who does what within the district, and make sure that you know, I'm asking the right questions of the right people. And started to look at what the needs of staff were. So we did an informal survey with staff in the opening couple days, and they identified some priorities that we're going to be following up with additional surveys of the staff to get further information so we can make the professional development plan for this year. From those needs, there were some that were identified, one specifically as far as the need for work and a better understanding of the alignment of the curriculum, instruction, and assessments. And so, you know, we'll be moving forward next week of sending out that survey, getting that information back so that we can plan the faculty meetings and the professional development time that's allocated. So again, I think it's been a successful opening, and for me personally, you know, there's been a lot of excitement, a lot of smiling faces from both the students and staff.
And I forgot about our students. Do you have an update? It's just been one day. Nothing. Okay, I'm just checking. All right. Public comment? There is no public to comment? Well, we know that Susan doesn't comment, though. Dan, could we have the curriculum committee report?
Sure. Curriculum committee did not meet today, and the only thing that's being moved is some field trips that are approved, that are attached. So with that, I'd just like to move item 2.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Aversa?
Yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Yes.
Ms. Pointer-Titus?
Yes.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Scherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Adam, could we have the finance committee report, please?
The Finance Committee did not meet tonight. However, Linda did facilitate a full board field trip to all of the buildings where we viewed the work that has been done over the summer. I feel comfortable in reporting that all the buildings are in immaculate condition. with a great deal of credit given to Linda and her staff and Temco and their staff for the works that they did getting the schools ready for the school year. We can also report that the construction projects that we talked about so much over the last few board meetings are still ongoing, and we saw the results of some of them today. With that, I would like to move items 2 through 7, which I believe are just bill-related issues, and the architectural services for the technology part of the ROD grants that we talked about last week.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Could we?
Oh, sorry. One other thing that I did not say was the full board finally got to see the auditorium, and the auditorium looks amazing, and credit is given to a lot of people who put that together. And I think we all are anxiously waiting the first production in the new facility. We were all taken aback a little bit by how gorgeous it looked today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Could we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Aversa?
Yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Yes.
Ms. Pointer-Titus?
Yes.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Scherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Chandra? could we have the
Personnel did not meet. We also went on the tour. I'd like to move items 2 through 10.
Could you wait just a second? I have a question.
Do we have to add?
Well, we were wondering if we should add Karen on this.
Oh, there was
or
an
not.
addition?
To accept her resignation.
Oh, no, I'm not adding that. If I say no, she can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
I think, I mean, well, we.
So add that to which one? Where are we adding
Hold on, I
it?
think-
Is it 11?
I think they're just discussing
Oh,
if they
you're
want to add
gonna-
it or not.
Okay, so, all right, so we need a motion to accept with regret Karen's resignation as of December 1st, 2013. Anybody want to?
Can we just I hate to have this conversation right now, but what does that mean for the board?
Yeah, we,
No, I mean in terms of finances and allowing her to leave early. What is are there any
okay.
financial implications? I just want to be upfront with that.
you have a ton of vacation.
Or is this a closed session conversation?
Okay. We don't have to do this tonight.
Okay.
Because I guess the clock starts ticking with the acceptance of the letter, so.
Would you like it done tonight, or doesn't matter? We'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, I just want to
Okay, we'll do that in 2 weeks.
figure it out.
Is there any,
Sorry, yeah.
Go ahead.
I would like to echo what you said and about Karen, and, we worked together for all the years that I've been on the board, and we had a great relationship, and your commitment to the kids is amazing, and your commitment to technology is also amazing. And I very much enjoyed working with you, and I also, which I forgot to say last week, wanted to thank you and all the other administrators as well for the work that you guys did over the summer while we did not have a superintendent, picking up a lot of those tasks and those duties, and really having a seamless transition when the last one left and when the new one came in. So I want to thank you for that as well.
Second.
is there any discussion?
I actually wanted to ask about item 7. Is this summer 2013 hours paid retrospectively, or is it stuff that's going to be used?
It was for the summer hours, and it was one person couldn't do the work, so the other person picked up, so we just had to switch it was the same 15 hours taken from one person and given to another to be at meetings.
Any other questions? Could we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Aversa?
Yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Yes.
Ms. Pointer-Titus?
Yes.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Sherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
And could we have the policy committee report?
The policy committee did not meet tonight. I'd like to move item 2.
Second.
Any discussion? Could we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Aversa?
Yes.
Ms. Berkowitz?
Yes.
Ms. Bull?
Yes.
Mr. Dietz?
Yes.
Ms. Pointer Titus?
Yes.
Mr. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Sherber?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Very, very concise.
There is no president's report tonight. Is there any old business? Is there any new business?
I had a question. I sent an email to Tim and to Karen, I think. Did I? Okay. About the baseball coach. If someone's been appointed or,
At this point in time, there's been no appointment.
okay, thank you.
I just have a question on new business. I can't remember what we set for our timeframes, so this is just trying to figure out what the schedule is for this, but our technology policy that we passed in the spring, we're supposed to revisit that sometime soon. When is
Yeah.
that coming up?
Very shortly. We, as you know, it's been a very busy summer. We actually
Yeah.
probably should have reviewed it, we should review it in September. I will try to get it on the agenda for the next meeting.
Okay.
But we don't review that so we review that in the curriculum committee, not as a board.
Absolutely. It's a curriculum policy. I think if any board members have suggestion changes, it should go to you. I think, and any changes would eventually come to the board, but
Right.
I think you're completely correct. My only thing is e-readers. I think that's something that we need to look at.
So I think the curriculum committee would need some feedback about things from the administration, about how things have been going, about kids that have signed up, about what the effect has been in the classroom, those sorts of things. If there's going to be modifications that we're going to bring, or if we're not going to bring modifications, we just need some more information about it.
We got a very brief email back in the spring from the principal, and